Today, I built the best possible team on FC25, but I'm forcing them to never retire. They're going to play for 15 years, and I'm never going to let them stop playing football. We're going to see what happens. We're going to see what kind of trophies they can win, and we're going to see just how bad they can actually get. So let's begin the simulation. Let's simulate out the first year with this God squad, and let's see what they can do in year one. At the end of the first year, we actually didn't win the league. We finished third. That's okay. Whatever, man. Look at this team. We're going to now qualify for the Champions League next year. We've already seen regression, though. Haaland starting up front, by the way. Kimmich playing CDM, Alisson in nets, and Valverde in midfield. Okay, so this is the starting team that we're seeing, but we've already seen regression. Kevin De Bruyne is down to an 85 overall already, which is not good, obviously. And we're going to see more regression as time goes on. Salah's down to a 90 overall from a 92, but the likes of Jude Bellingham, by the end of this simulation, he's going to be 35. He's still going to be like young-ish. He's still going to be like way good at football. But also by the end of the simulation, like who's the oldest player on our team? It's probably like Courtois or something. Courtois is currently 33. Actually, no, it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne 33. By the end of the simulation, he's going to be 47. So we're going to have some old ass players, but we're going to be in the Champions League now next season. Let's see what we can do in that competition. And let's see if we see any regression heading into next season. We have a bit of a new starting 11. Hopefully they'll stay really, really good. And hopefully we can dominate next year's Champions League. Back at the end of the season, and we finished the year top of the Premier League. Finally, we actually win the league. We only had one loss as well, so we actually almost went invincible. Yeah, we really did that. But Champions League, Benfica managed to win it somehow. We got knocked out in the round of 16. Oh no, we got knocked out in the round of 16 against Benfica, so we went on to win. So actually, it's actually not that bad. But yeah, I think we take that, to be honest. But this is the state of the team now. Who's really, really bad? Salah's down 2 overall, and Saka's taking his place in the starting 11. Rodri starting now as he should be, and now Courtois starting as well. Van Dijk is 83 overall. God damn. I think Saliba's starting instead. Yeah, he is. Okay, look, this is the team now. It's really, really good. I don't know how we didn't just destroy the Champions League straight away. I kind of expect us to next season. Maybe we will, but for now, we're going to keep on simulating with this team. Who's really, really bad? Our lowest rated player, Harry Kane's down to an 86, but I think it's De Bruyne at 80. Oh no, Kevin, he's fallen off. Kevin's terrible. He's just an average Premier League footballer at this point, but we're going to keep him anyway. How bad can Kevin De Bruyne get by the time he turns, what, 40? What did I say, 47? Something like that. Probably like really, really terrible. Probably like 7 overall. It will be funny. Let's keep on simulating. Season 2 is in the books. Let's see what we can do in season 3. Hopefully win the Champions League and hopefully get some of our younger players better and some of our older players a little bit worse. Our highest rated player is Bellingham and Vinicius, so they're going to stay high rated for a while. Let's see how high rated they can get. We're in the Community Shield, obviously, because we won the Premier League, but last year we also won the FA Cup, which means we're doing really, really well domestically. But yeah, we just need to do a bit better in Europe. Maybe with a bit more development, you know, as our team begins to mature, we can actually win the Champions League before our team falls off a cliff inevitably and becomes really, really terrible. Let's go to June. All right, June the 1st, and we won the Champions League, so that's nice. We beat Benfica in the final 4-0. Benfica make the final again, by the way. Don't know what that's all about. Maybe they have a golden generation. We won the Premier League as well, 99 points. Yeah, dominated. You know how it is. And Never Retire FC also won the FA Cup. So we did the treble, but that's not really a surprise with the team that we have. But the team is going to fall off dramatically in the coming years. It's already begun. De Bruyne 75 rated. Van Dijk is 79 rated. Harry Kane 82. But look at Wirtz is still doing pretty well. Kunde is all right. The whole football thing as well. Like, it's still good. Just gonna put De Bruyne on the reserves because he does not deserve to be on the bench at this point. Rudiger's down a lot as well. We might have to play Kunde at centre back eventually anyway when Rudiger gets older. But for now, the team is really, really good. Mbappe on the bench, by the way, because Haaland's just better and Saka starting on the wing, which kind of makes sense, to be honest, because Saka is that good at football. But yeah, this team is good. This team's really, really good. Let's see how much crazier it gets in the coming years. That's 3 years down now, and that's going to be another 12 years into the future. We're only 20% of the way in. Let's see how much wilder this can get. End of the next year, we did super well again in the Premier League. No surprises, whatever. What's the team looking like? How bad are we now? We've had some player development. Rodri's up to a 93 overall. He's now the joint highest rated player alongside Vinicius and Bellingham. Haaland's 92 rated, but Rudiger's down to an 80. I think I'm going to start Kunde 88. That just makes the most sense. At this point, though, the likes of like Teo Hernandez is 30. Rodri's 31. Courtois, starting goalkeeper, 87 rated, is 36. Alisson's 35. Like, these guys are getting old. De Bruyne's the worst player again, 70 overall. He is plummeting. Kane is down to a 77. Van Dijk is 74. We haven't quite broken into the 60s yet, but Salah 78 rated. This team is still world class. Absolutely, it definitely is. But as these players begin to regress, it's going to get wild, especially like in 6 years time when Vinicius gets to 33 and starts his decline, and same with Erling Haaland. Let's see how long we can stay at the top of world football. Our top scorer was 93 rated Vinicius Jr., 38 goals, then Haaland, then Bellingham. Kind of all you could really expect. Yeah, no real massive turn-ups for the Bucks there. Let's actually have a look at player value. Jude Bellingham tops that, followed by Vinicius and Haaland. De Bruyne is worth 2.2 million. Oh my god, he's down 43%. Oh, that's tough. Van Dijk is 5.5 million as well. Kane is 16.5, which is honestly like kind of expensive to pay for a 34-year-old regressing Harry Kane. Although I feel like Harry Kane's going to play football for a very, very long time. In the Champions League, we got bounced in the quarterfinals against PSG, who went on to win it. No real shame in that. Nothing in the FA Cup. We won the Carabao Cup though. That's nice. Obviously, we're going to be in the Champions League, and we won the Premier League. We got 99 points. It's wild. But the team is super strong. The team is super strong and super good. And we're going to keep going. Let's go again next year. The end of the year. Oh, nice. We won the Champions League again. And oh my god, 38-0. Jesus Christ. We conceded 10 goals all season. Okay, that's nice. Champions League. We won the Champions League. Okay, sweet, lovely, cool. That's ridiculous. That's a ridiculous season. And this is the team that did it. Yeah, good. Okay, Vinicius is up to a 94. So is Bellingham. De Bruyne 63. Damn, he's down 7 overall. Oh my god. What's his worst stat? Is he in single digits for anything yet? He's got 11 slide tackling, 14 heading accuracy. Oh no. Van Dijk has 6 volleys. Harry Kane has 2 interceptions. Oh my god. Oh my god. Salah has 1 defensive awareness. My bro, he's just standing there. He doesn't know what's going on. But this is the starting team, which still yet to be significantly impacted. Courtois, despite being what, 37, is still 86 rated, so he's more than good. Like, he's fine. The rest of the team is very, very solid still, but they're still getting a little bit older. The starting 11 still improving, but yeah, the bench is falling off a cliff. This is hilarious. I'm ensuring none of the players retire as well, because I put them on super, super long contracts. I have mods, I can do this. But our lowest rated player, yes, it's like Van Dijk submitted a transfer request. He's just not going to leave. He's staying here forever. Everyone's like a great veteran or whatever, but nobody wants to retire, and nobody will retire. We'll force them to play forever. This is really, really good though. This is great progress in season 2, especially because we won the Premier League without losing a single game and all that. That's obviously progress. We go to season 3 now, and we keep it moving. Wait, not season 3. We go to the next season, and we just keep it moving. Another season in the books. We finished 2nd this year. Oh, damn. From a 38-0 season to P2. That kind of sucks. Champions League? No, we're not in the final. Knocked out in the semis against Real Madrid. That's actually pretty decent. No shame. But how is the team? Is there anyone 95 rated? Yeah, Vinicius 96. Oh my god. Okay, so he's definitely the best player on the team. Kunde's up to 91. Courtois is getting replaced by Alisson, even though Courtois is better objectively. De Bruyne is 55 rated. Oh no. Kane 66. Van Dijk 61. Salah 65. This is kind of hilarious. And they're only going to get worse. Way worse. Bellingham 94 rated, 26 years old. But now we're going to start seeing some regression for some other players. We already see it in Rodri. He's down to a 90 overall this year. Dembele's down to an 84 as well. Kimmich 77. Rudiger 73 rated. Yeah, we're starting to see regression now, especially on the bench. I'm starting to get a little bit worried. This team doesn't have much longer at the top of world football. Obviously, we're not allowed to make any transfers, but it's still really good. But oh, I don't know. I feel like our time is starting to get a little bit limited. All these 90 plus players, but all these like 50, 60, 70 rated players as well. This is not good, but this is going to be really, really interesting. Can we win one more Premier League title, or maybe even another Champions League title before our team goes to absolute pause? Hopefully we can. Another year in the books, and my controller's dead. Yes! And now it's alive. We cannot see how we did in cup competitions, but that's not really what this is about. This is about seeing everyone decline and die. Haaland's up to a 95 now. Vinicius maintains his 96 overall rating. They're probably at the peak phase of their development at this point. The decline has definitely started happening for Rodri and Courtois as well. De Bruyne's down to a 47 rating. Oh god, he's definitely the lowest rated on the team. Van Dijk, then Salah, then Harry Kane. Even Mbappe's now declining. He's 89 rated at 32 years old. Then Dembele 78 rated. Oh god. In the starting 11, we have a few 32-year-olds now with Fede Valverde and Jules Koundé and Trent Alexander-Arnold as well. Theo Hernandez is 33 too, but he's not really regressing at the moment either. So the starting 11 is doing absolutely fine. The bench is getting decimated, and they're all terrible now. They're absolutely falling off a cliff. Rodri's still the captain though. This team is still really, really good. Let's see how they did this year by simming to the last day. We lost the Champions League final. Oh, so close. But hey, it's a one game. It's a, you know, it is what it is. It's a one-off game that doesn't really matter. We won the Premier League as well, so we were definitely like the best team. We lost the Carabao Cup final as well. That's a shame. We lost 2 finals this year, but our Champions League performance is still pretty good. We're still right up there with the best teams in Europe for sure. We could definitely win another Champions League, and I definitely want to before this team goes to absolute pause. But let's see if that happens next year, I guess. Another year in, we won the title again. Nice. How did we do in the Champions League? We didn't make the final this time. We got bounced in the round of 16 against Real Madrid. I mean, we lost to Real Madrid in the Champions League. I can live with that. It's okay. We lost 4-1 in the first leg though. That's kind of rough. But anyway, I don't really care. This is the team now. Vinicius still 96 overall. overall. He's going to start regressing before he gets any better now. He's plateaued at 96. He's hit his ceiling. The first major drop off from our real starting outfield player we're getting now in Rodri, from a 93 overall at his peak with us all the way down to an 85 rating. Thibaut Courtois was almost 90 overall. He may have even hit 90 overall with us. Now he's 40 and he's 78 rated. Trent Alexander-Arnold has now begun regressing. So has Teo Hernandez and Fede Valverde. On the bench, everyone's regressing. Absolutely everyone, apart from Florian Wirtz, but that's because he's 29. He's a bit of an exception. De Bruyne is 46 rated. He's got one pace. Oh my god, he literally has one pace. What does that mean? Does that mean he like can't move? Look at these stats. Oh my god, what the hell? He's still got 66 crossing, but like what? That's insane. Okay, well, Salah has got one defending. Van Dijk has 13 shooting. Kane also has one pace for some reason. That is wild. This is hilarious. Mbappe's still got 92 pace and 85 shooting, so he's still a really good card on FIFA. Anyone else got some interesting stats? I don't think so. Alisson has 8 speed. He's still 8 times faster than Kane and De Bruyne, which is just dumb. But this is hilarious. This is really, really interesting now. Still though, our front three are now all over 30 years old, which means they're going to start regressing really, really soon. Kunde's going to go down now soon as well. Teo Hernandez, 34 years old. Our highest rated player is Vinicius Jr. If we go into development plans, he levels down in 19 weeks. So his regression is going to begin very, very soon. We're probably going to get something similar with Erling Haaland. Yeah, level down in 10 weeks as well. And our top scorer was Erling Haaland, then Vinicius, and then Bukayo Saka. Saka, though, did get the most assists. So our front three, relatively equally effective across the whole attack. So pretty good with that. Bellingham is still going to be good. He's not going to regress for at least another few years until he turns at least 30 or probably beyond that. It's a really, really, really good team. But yeah, like the likes of De Bruyne really tanking now in overall. His age is really, really starting to show. And we're still got another like 7 years of simulating. So we're going to see him get way worse. I am just going to keep an eye on him though, just in case he decides to choose to retire. But he won't. No, he won't, because he still has 12 years left in his contract and he'll play out every single year of that. He's not going to retire and say no to 200 grand a week. So we're going to keep on simulating and we're going to go to next year. This is getting wild now, but it can probably get wilder. Back again at the end of the year. We won the Premier League title again. This is good. This is good. Champions League, no good. Again, Champions League semi-final. Okay, that's not bad. Can't be mad. We're still actually one of the best teams in the world, despite the regression of Rodri and Courtois, for example. Trent's down to an 80. That's a big drop. Okay, I'm not sure he's playing. I think Kimmich is playing instead. That's wild. 95 Bellingham, 88 Kunde, 93 Saka, 94 Haaland, and then just like Kunde, not Kunde, Kimmich at right back, 60 overall. How bad is De Bruyne? 46 rated. Salah is 47 and Kane's 44. Kane is worse now. Kane is now the worst player on the whole team. Wow, he is really terrible at football. Oh my god. Alisson is officially a bronze card. So is Joshua Kimmich. Dembele is a 66 rated silver card. He's barely a silver card. Is De Bruyne actually the worst player on the game? I think he is. I can check. Hold on. Thanks to this brilliant mod menu that I can pull up, we can sort by player overall. He's not. Apparently Fang is worse. Unless Fang is a woman. No, Fang is a man. Here's Mo Salah. Here's Kevin De Bruyne. And here is Harry Kane. They're about to be the lowest rated players in the entire game. It's absolutely wild. These guys are absolutely terrible. And they're going to get even worse. Haaland 32. I'm waiting for these guys to restart regressing. Vinicius has started regressing anyway. And so has Haaland. But I'm waiting for the serious regression to really start kicking in and taking place, when these guys really like plummet in overall. For now though, top goal scorer is Vinicius, 29 goals, 28 for Haaland, 15 and 12 for Jude Bellingham from midfield. Saka with a bit of an off season with 31 years of age. Bit weird, but you know, I'm not worried. I don't think I should be worried anyway. Yeah, our oldest player for the history books. Yeah. But they're not retiring yet. So waiting for their contracts to expire in 11 years, which would be, we're not even going to reach 11 years. We can only go for a maximum of 15. So we're going to keep on going to 2039. We've got, what, 6 more years of simulating to make these guys even worse. This could be an absolute generational fall off. Another season done, and oh, the fall off. No, the boys from like back to back to whatever. We won a lot of Premier League titles in a row to 10th. Oh no, this is going to be our last season in the Champions League. And how did we do in the Champions League? Oh no, we didn't even qualify for the preliminary rounds. We went out in the league phase. That's depressing and abysmal. That's embarrassing. That's really embarrassing. How bad are we now? Okay, yeah, it's the fall off. This is the season. This is where it goes to pot. Although our front four, if you will, if you count Vinicius, Haaland, Saka, and I suppose Bellingham, is really, really strong. The rest of the team is kind of rubbish though. Saliba's really, really good. Kunde's still all right. Valverde's still all right. Everyone else is kind of pot, to be honest. And we have absolutely absolutely no bench either. Like, DeMarco is our best bench player other than Mbappe. And Mbappe's never getting on because we have Vinicius, Haaland, and Saka up front, who we absolutely need. Kane's down to a 43 overall. That's not bad. What was he like last season? Like 44? So it's not the worst, but Lord have mercy. This is getting bad now. This is good. This is exactly what I wanted. Our highest rated player is 96 rated. Our lowest rated player is 43 rated. Oh my god. Alisson and Kimmich are down 8 overall. Salah, De Bruyne, and Kane aren't going down at all anymore, but I think Kimmich is going to keep going down for sure. Dembele's down 7. DeMarco down 6. Oh no. Bellingham was the only one to go up a rating. He went up 1 overall this year, and now he's even on level down. He levels down in like 2 years though, so I don't care. He'll be fine. How did the starters do? 31 for Vinicius, 23 for Haaland, 19 and 15 for Bukayo Saka. So still really good for our starting players. I have to say, it's still relatively impressive, but like, no. What happened to my team? And it's only going to get worse. Saliba's 33. He's going to regress as well. Oh no, I can't deal. Right, let's keep this going. This is when this is going to get really, really chaotic. This is where the simulation is going to go insane. We're going to go now to the 2034-35 season. How long is it going to take before we get relegated? Or will we get relegated? We probably will, right? Surely soon enough. We'll see. Another year, but we finished 10th again. So, yeah, maybe an equal result compared to last year. Arsenal somehow finished below us, which means we had a successful season and we weren't in Europe. And this is the team now. Oh, God. Courtois 43. Oh, God. Trent is terrible at football. Rodri is a silver card. Oh, my God. And the worst player on our team, yeah, it's still Harry Kane 43 overall. He's not down anything this year. Let's go. And Florian Wirtz 91 overall still. He's barely played a single game for us, but he's a beast, I guess. Could he actually play centre mid instead of Valverde? Yeah, he definitely could, but he probably won't. So there's that. And there's still another 4 more years of simulating, but this is the current team as it is. It's getting bad, but you know, an equal performance compared to last year. Can't be mad. And still our highest rated player, Bellingham, 96 overall. He's not up anything. He's going down in 62 weeks. Vinicius is down 1. Haaland's down 2. Yeah, Haaland's going to start sinking now. Saliba's down 3. Kunde's down 4. Uh-oh. Top goal scorer 27 for Vinicius, 23 and 15 for Saka. I feel like that's a little bit down. Who's the most valuable player, actually? Definitely Bellingham. Yeah. Oh, no, it's Vinicius. Vinicius is worth 195 million. Then Jude Bellingham. Our least valuable player. Oh, my God. All these players just worth 100k. 100k is the minimum that a player can be worth. And our oldest player is Courtois, De Bruyne, and Van Dijk. Our youngest Bellingham at 31, though. Let's see how far we can push this. Let's see if we can push it even further. We've got 4 more years of simulating. Do you think we're going to get relegated? Because I kind of feel like it's coming. End of the year. Oh, God. 16. Okay, yeah, we're dropping now. We're slowly dropping. Although we were 14 points off the relegation zone. Cardiff, Stoke, and Burnley are terrible. Oh, my God. So we were still a bit of a way off relegation, but I think we're inevitably going down, which is hilarious. Oh, the fall off of the front 3. None of them are over 90 overall now. What else? Rodri 68 rated. Trent 66. Oh, man. Kunde is barely a gold card anymore. Bellingham is still 96 overall, which is just unfair. The highest rated player on our bench is now bronze in Kylian Mbappe. Kane is still 43 rated. He's maintaining his overall. That's hilarious. But this is so bad. And Wirtz is still 91 overall. The man is a monster. Honestly, if we started Wirtz up front, no, 91 minus 9, he'd be 82 overall. But still, if we started him anywhere else, basically, like if we started Wirtz instead of like, I don't know, like Rodri, he'd be better. He'd be a better CDM than Rodri. But no, he stays on the bench. And that's okay. Lowest rated player now is Ousmane Dembele. Oh no. 1 defending, 5 physical. Is he just skin and bones? The man has no muscle whatsoever. He's got 1 strength. He's literally a toothpick. The team is still all right in parts though. We still have a world-class front 3 and Bellingham is still the best player in the world. But top scorer, Haaland, Saka, Vinicius, and then Bellingham. Yeah, everything's kind of slowly tapering out. Although Haaland with 18 Premier League goals is still impressive, but it's still not ideal. The team is tapering off. But let's see what happens next year. Are we going to get relegated? I don't think we are, for the record. I think we're going to stay up next year. But I kind of want us to get relegated because I think it'll be funny. Imagine we go the whole way down to League 2. That'd be hilarious. Let's see what happens. 1st of June. And oh, hold on a minute. We're better. We're up to 10th. I told you we're not getting relegated. We're staying alive. Even though we should be definitely relegated. This is the team there. Vinicius 85 rated. Haaland 87. The Bellingham regression has begun as well. He's down to a 94. Kunde 70 overall. Oh, this is ugly. Oh, this is really ugly. Dembele is 34 rated. That is terrible. De Bruyne is not even the worst player on the bench anymore. He's like an average bench player now. He was the worst player on the team by far at the start. And now he's just average. This is rough, man. The only reason that we're surviving is probably because of the front 3 in Bellingham. That's the truth, to be honest. But now Bellingham's beginning to regret. It's going to be an ugly last 2 years. We have 2 more years left in this simulation. Let's keep it going and let's see what it looks like by the end. Let's see who our top scorer is as well. It's Erling Haaland gets 25 at the age of 36. Wow. Bellingham second up with goals and top of assists. He's literally carrying carrying. But yeah, look at the fall off of the squad. Oh no, look at Wirtz. No. Oh, it's so sad. All the -5s. Oh my god, Mbappe's -7. -8 for Fede Di Marco. -8 for Ousmane Dembele. Ew, that is ugly. Financially, Bellingham's worth 137. Haaland's still worth over 100 mil somehow. That's probably because he's a striker, to be honest. But everyone else is absolutely terrible. All these players are worth literally like nothing, man. Oh my god, it's absolutely dreadful. And we're going to keep pushing. How much worse can we make this team? And can we get relegated? Can we get relegated? I kind of want to get relegated now. Let's see if we can do it. From Champions League winners to relegation with the same team. Let's go. Okay, our penultimate year, and oh no, we got relegated. No, we didn't even finish bottom. We finished second last, 31 points. Definitely our worst season, obviously, but that is atrocious. From flawless in the Premier League to one of the most flawed teams in the entire division. Oh, the front three is taking a hit. Vinicius 80 overall. 37, bro, is actually old. Valverde is now a bronze card. Saliba's damn near a silver card. Trent Alexander-Arnold's on the beach. Dembele's still 34 rated. DeMarco 39 rated. Oh, even Bellingham's regressing. It's mad though that even at damn near the end of career mode, Bellingham is still 90 rated. Like, that's just unfair. Koundé's now a bronze card. The team is terrible. The World XI has gone to absolute pot, man. This team is garbage. Unironically trash. I do want to check goals though, just for a laugh. I got 12. Oh no, he's getting old. He's getting old. It's okay though. It's okay. That's like, this is all we could expect. Next season we're going to be in the Championship. Let's see if we can get promoted back to the we're not going to get promoted back to the Premier League. We might get relegated again. Genuinely, we actually might go down again. We'll see. But this is going to be our final season of simulating until the end of career mode. This is it. Next year, let's see what the World XI looks like at the end of career mode if we would force them to play forever and then they can't retire. This is it. The final season of career mode. We've taken our players and forced them to not retire. We end up finishing 10th in the Championship. Honestly, rather commendable for a bunch of 40-something-year-old football players, even though they were at one point the best players in the world. This is the state of the team at the end of career mode. Bukayo Saka is 37, 79 overall. Haaland is 38 and 81. Vinicius is 38, 76. It's sad. It's very, very sad to see. Bellingham is still 87 overall, which just seems unfair to me. Like, that's just not right. Rodri, despite being 42, is 67 rated, which is actually all right, to be honest. Dembele is the lowest rated of all these guys at 34 overall, 42-year-old. It's absolutely terrible. Mbappe is 40 years old and 43 rated. This team is absolutely abysmal. None of these players can retire. However, top goal scorer is Erling Haaland's 22 goals, which is ridiculous considering he's 38 and he should be retired. Having that said, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, click this video next. Please hit that subscribe button and I'll see you all next time. Thank you so much for watching this video.